I bet you guys are wondering, well, he's wearing the Leaf scarf. You know, what's he got going on here? Look at the I know it's the old logo. Bear with me here. But you know what? Oh, what's that? What's that? Hey! Leafs win 4-2 over the Boston Bruins. I apologize. That's going to go on for probably like 20, 30 seconds. But anyways, Leafs win 4-2 over the Boston Bruins. And my goodness, that is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. What a game. What a moment. Oh, where do we even start? Where do we even start? I don't know where to start. Let's start right off in the first period, right? 7:26 into the period, we're thinking, okay, David Backes scores, makes it 1-0. Never a good thing. Never a good sign. And especially when you're a team that's, iffy defensively, giving up the first goal is not very good. However, 7 minutes later, Morgan Rielly, just off a gorgeous, gorgeous feed from Mitch Marner, puts it on Tuukka Rask and just barrels his way through it, and it banks off him and into the net. We got a tied game at 1. It stays that way until the third period where, my goodness, it all happened in the last 2 minutes of this one. Dominic Moore takes an interference penalty. Now, a lot of Bruins fans will be salty about this. Why? Because the referees, yes, they let a lot go late in the third period overall. And this is a penalty that's late, and it could cost your team a very big, big thing. But you can't grab a guy and put him to the ice in front of the net. There's no one around you. So it's not like you're in a bunch of guys and you push them over. No, there's no one around you. It's blatantly obvious. 2 minutes, interference, and off a gorgeous, gorgeous feed from James Van Riemsdyk, Tyler Bozak puts it home, and I could feel the city of Toronto just erupt. The Air Canada Center going ballistic. Tyler Bozak, you see him, you're ready for him to freak out. He's calm and cool until he smacks the boards, and then JVR and Marner mob him, and then, it's so amazing. But it's 2-1 with still 2 minutes left. We're playing the Bruins. However, they pull their goalie. The Bruins pull Tuukka Rask, and Willie Nee, rub them knees, William Nylander fires it from, inside his own blue line and puts it just about dead center into the empty net, making it 3-1 with just over a minute to go. Now, a lot of people thought that's the dagger, that's it. I was one of those people. But then Nazem Kadri's like, let's get another one just to absolutely seal it. And he pots home the empty netter, his 29th of the year, and Leafs were up 4-1. Oh, we know that score. However, this time it was with 51 seconds left, and then Dominic Moore with 10 seconds left pots in the empty netter, pots in a goal. And it's 4-2. But with obviously 10 seconds left, they can't score 2 goals. Bang, it's over. Leafs win. Now, I'm going to briefly go over the assists for these guys because I just ran right through that real quick. Rielly's goal to start off the game, assisted by Mitch Marner off the gorgeous feed. And James Van Riemsdyk gets the secondary assist. Obviously, in the third period goal, Tyler Bozak assisted by JVR. And Nikita Zaitsev. Zaitsev with his 30th point of the year right there. He's been ridiculous this season. William Nylander with the empty netter. That's his 19th goal of the year, assisted by Austin Matthews. Willie Nee now with his, 19th goal and 52nd point. He's looking real, real good. And Kadri, like we said, 29 goals, assisted by Connor Brown and Roman Polak. Now, we have a ridiculous amount to talk about because there was so much going on, so much drama. The Soshnikov hit on Patrice Bergeron. Will he get suspended? I think he might. It was numbers. It's not like Bergeron turned at the last second. It was away from the board, so it looked even worse. I can see Soshnikov getting suspended. For how long, I'm not sure, but I can definitely see some discipline coming down on him for that hit. And it was great seeing Leo Komarov just get up in the grill of Marchand, just him and Bozak just yapping on the, or like Marchand and Bozak and Komarov just yapping back and forth on the bench. It's fantastic, and then good old Connor Carrick's back in the lineup. So very early in the game, a guy nudges Freddie. Well, he's all over him, feeding him some, and it's just fantastic. And you see, Matt Martin and Chara go at it. Chara, man, the game has evolved. I'm sorry, you've got a great shot. You're lanky as heck. You got a long stick, you got a hard shot, but really, you're not fast. That's what this league is turning into. He's done within the next year or so. And, because it was funny, I was seeing Connor Brown come down on Chara, and Chara just turned around to skate backwards. I'm like, you're done. Like, he's blowing right by you, and he did just that. And oh my God, it was a bit of everything. And when Leo Komarov got in the scuffles and his helmet's turned around, so it's like the visors on the side of his head, I'm like, Leo, you're unreal. Like, Leo Komarov didn't get a point in this one, right? He was a +2, but man, did this guy deserve unbelievable credentials just for getting under the skin of a lot of the Bruins players and just being a pest. It was great. Oh my goodness. Also, Frederik Andersen, fantastic in this one. Big save after big save. He gave up 2 goals on 35 shots. And just a great game by Freddie Andersen, and he has been stellar. Now, I have a few statistics to throw out at you guys. First off, the last 7 games for the Leafs, they are 5-1-1. They are playing really good hockey of late, and they're, like we said, they've been playing really well, right? And if I'm not mistaken, it's 5-1-1. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm not too sure about that, but please let me know. And also, if you guys did not hear this statistic, it is a remarkable stat. The Leafs have not swept the Boston Bruins in a season series. This was the first time, because by the way, we never lost to the Bruins this year. This is the first time we've done that in 90 years. 90! When the Leafs were actually good in the 60s, they didn't do that. But the 2016-2017 Toronto Maple Leafs did it. And this does so many things for this team. This win not only brings you 1 point closer, 2 points closer to Boston. You're only 1 point behind them with a game in hand still. This just does so much. Yes, it does that. You're right behind the Bruins. You're right on their tail. It also gives you some separation. We had a game in hand over the Islanders in Tampa coming into this one. We knew this game was that game in hand. And now we are 3 points up on the Islanders for not being in a wild card spot, and also 4 points up on Tampa. The Leafs are doing wonders. And it's crazy because we are so used to this Leafs teams falling off the cliff and blowing up and it being an absolute mess. But this team is playing really well down the stretch so far. So 11 games to go. But, look, by after the All-Star break, we're used to the team going like just down the drain. Look, there's 11 games left and the team is playing very good hockey. Freddie Andersen, we're so used to our goalies crapping the bed late in the year. Freddie Andersen is stepping up late in the year and being unbelievable. Just where to begin? This is fun. This is fun to watch. The emotion in the crowd. It's not just guys in suits that get tickets and don't give a darn about the hockey game. These are ice hockey die-hard Leaf fans at these games now. We are seeing it. We love it. And man, does this team want a playoff berth? Because then people can't use the excuse, well, the only reason they made it was a shortened season. Well, not this time. We're not there yet. But man, this team need it, deserve it. And you know what? For the first time in as long as I can remember, a former Leaf did the Leafs a favor. Dominic Moore, interference penalty on Nikita Soshnikov, gives the Leafs the power play. Bozak scores. Usually he'd score the OT winner, or he'd score a goal with like 20 seconds left. But instead, it was the Leafs' turn to get some luck. And the refs gave a little bit of luck. The Leafs needed it. They deserved it. They fought. They have been fighting. They lost 2-1 against Chicago in overtime, a great game, and then they come out in the next one, a big game that this team knows they need, and they beat the Boston Bruins. It's the new regime of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, it's exciting. Oh my goodness, it's exciting. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, and man, if you enjoyed this game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. I mean, hey, we're getting close and close to the end of the year. If the Leafs can keep this up, who knows what's going to happen, right? Comment down below what you guys thought of this game. If I missed any crazy moments, please let me know. I mean, there was so much going on. You know, I can remember some of them, but some are just a blur because there was just a ridiculous amount. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know the biggest moments that you loved in this one. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night, Raptors edition, as they are at home taking on the Chicago Bulls, looking to finally beat the Chicago Bulls and get their third straight win. And also, Wednesday, Leafs edition. This one's going to be a tough one as the Leafs are in Columbus taking on the second place Metropolitan Columbus Blue Jackets. I mean, that's not going to be easy. Let's see what this Leaf team can do. We'll see you guys then.